I remember 16 May 2010 very well. At around 11 a.m., I was slowly waking up from the bishop's house in Manzini after having been whisked out of the night vigil tent at Ngabaneni at around 4 a.m., marking the second time within 24 hours I had successfully evaded the royal police. The state had mobilized hundreds of police to crush Comrade Sipojele's funeral, harass his family and mourners, assault and arrest anyone they wished to. And later that day, I was sitting on the table with the Bishop Ngamisondlov, the late. And we had lunch together and discussed nothing but politics. Yes, that was a bishop and a student discussing politics. And that was my last lunch in Swaziland, by the way. Speaking about being in Swaziland legally. Coincidentally, the Nation magazine had just been delivered at the house, and in it a well-written article by Comrade Cde Dlamini critically analyzing the level of student activism in Swaziland. The bishop had also raised the question earlier, before being aware that the same issue was being discussed in the magazine. And when the bishop saw the article, he commented, "Oh, look, even Sikelela is posing the question." That's how he threw the question back at me now. This article, it also cited my opinions on student activism, and noting how it had grown to the level where students from various tertiary institutions were, for the first time in history, by the way, marching together in one united voice against the government. And the bishop, by the way, noted my input in that article. Anyway, later that day, I said my goodbyes to him after my leaders instructed me to go to exile. By the way, the directive to go to exile was very clear to me as I was getting into the back of that white buggy. The leader just said, "Listen, I know you are writing your final exam paper tomorrow, but now you cannot. You are going to exile." That was clear. That was the clear direction given to me. I almost refused, I must say, I almost refused to abide. But then I had been trained that a real cadre of the movement does not disobey an order, basically. For that is tantamount to gross ill-discipline. And now, for the first time in my life, I shaved my lovely beard, which I loved. That was a terrible moment, but I had to do it in order to dodge any police and any agent. The rest, as they say, is history. Just what it is.